Hello there, and welcome to tennis.eu, and this is just an introductory video just to sort of show you basic kind of setup that you might find useful when we're going to be sort of trading the tennis. We need quite a few windows open, so obviously it will be very useful if you've got more than one monitor. For the purposes of this video, I've actually got just one sort of 22 or 23 inch monitor, so I'm kind of tiling or setting side by side sort of quite a few of these windows. So normally, let's say I would have another monitor or a laptop, for example, where I could actually have the video of the actual live game itself, or yet again sort of another particular sort of piece of information, like the actual trade and play statistics and instructions that we're going to be doing. So okay, this is all kind of on one monitor, so let's kind of see how we go with that. Right, so here's the tennis.eu website. Log in, and hopefully you will have purchased a membership, for which we are offering an introductory promotion for the first month from the launch of this site on September the 1st. That offer will be £1 for basically the month of September. Sort of head over to the sign up page, you click on subscribe, and I've already subscribed to this membership, so I can't do it twice. Obviously, just follow the regular kind of subscription process there. Okay, once you've made that brilliant move of signing up just for the £1, you're now ready to enter the members area, and basically all it is the access to the live trading room page, where we have a chat room and we have trades of the day. Within this chat room, this is where we will be applying instructions live throughout the game. This is in addition to an actual trade of the day set of instructions and analysis, which I'll show you in just one moment. But let's just sort of quickly click on the chat room so we can enter that. This is what's called a Java-based application, this chat room. So if you don't have that particular software installed on your machine, which normally you should do anyway, but just in case you don't, you'll have an instruction somewhere that will advise you to download the latest Java application. So here we are, we've joined the chat room. Let's just scroll up slightly, here we go, and you can sort of click your choice of colors here for your font, whatever you want to do with that. So let's just go back to black for the sake of purposes here, and a bit of bold. And what you can also do, which is very, very useful, and what we'll need to do for this particular video, is to float this particular screen. So let me just do that for you again. There's a little icon here, so we'll float this and we'll just line this up in 1 second. Okay, so that's the chat room, and that's where basically the trade controller will be advising on the particular sort of staking and entry and exit points during the live game itself. Onto the right of the screen here, we've got trades of the day, and there will be any number of trades that we will be looking at. It could just be one, it could be even up to 10. Obviously we're never too sure until the actual day. Some of these trades, in fact, we might not even trade because the entry point criteria would not have been matched. But here we are, to give you an example, on Saturday evening, the 30th of August, and the US Open, and it's a third round match, and it's starting at 8:30, which is CET, which will be, what will that be, 1930? It'll be 1930 UK time, and I don't know what that would be in New York. It would be, I don't know, 5 hours behind that, so it's sort of 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you've got the time and the particular players involved in the match, and in this case it's Kohlschreiber against Isner, and we've got the odds outlined for you as well. Now, just a quick note, I mean, obviously this was sort of pasted up here earlier on today, so these odds, when you open the Betfair page, may have changed. So, you know, obviously we can't sort of guarantee exactly what these prices are, but in big liquidity matches, I mean, it shouldn't really change unless something sort of really drastic has happened before the game starts. And when you click on the match in question, what you can see is a player analysis, and most importantly, in play, and these are the instructions we're going to be following. Now, I will explain sort of slightly in more detail during the game itself exactly what all of this sort of means. Exit at 1/10 for every hold and exit 1/6 for every break point. During the game, obviously this will be hopefully clearer to you. What I'll be doing in terms of staking is using £100. So when we're talking about exiting for 1/10, that means I'll be backing for £10, and this for exiting for 1/6, that means I'll be using sort of around about, let's say, £16 for these particular in-play moves. We've got a little bit more explanation going on here. We call this a medium risk, and our target is Kohlschreiber to win the first or the second set. So the game is quite close to starting, so hopefully we can achieve that particular target. We'll see how that goes. Let's open the Betfair page, where we're going to have a look at the US Open third round matches, Kohlschreiber against Isner. As you can see, the game hasn't started yet, but when we do, I'll want to sort of minimize this. This has a live scoreboard, which obviously I think is very important for you to have available sort of on your screen. So if what we can do here is actually, what I'll do is I'll select another window and sort of minimize that, so later on we can have all of these kind of windows set up sort of quite neatly on the one particular monitor. Now that's Betfair, and I use that for the actual point-by-point scoring. There are others. You can use www.bet365.com. That's another possible facility you can use for your up to the minute live scoring. Now, what I'm going to be using for actually placing my bets is Geek's Toy, which is a trading software, and there are a few of these on the market. I choose to use Geek's Toy. I've used it sort of for 4 or 5 years now, and I find it very user friendly. And of course, once you get sort of settled into using a piece of software, like you bank, you tend not to change it. So I'm using Geek's Toy, and the details of all of these API softwares and what they do and why we consider them to be essential if you want to trade tennis with us, you can find on the website. You just follow a link in there, and that'll kind of give you kind of an overview of what this API trading software is all about. I've chosen my game, which is Kohlschreiber Isner. I've selected the match odds, and I'm in what's called the ladder format. Now, I won't sort of go into huge detail about the difference here between the ladder and the grid interfaces and what the Geek's Toy can do for you. I mean, that's worthy of a video itself. So this is the actual trading area where I'm going to sort of be placing my bets. Okay, we're all just about set up. And so we've got the API software platform that I'm going to be using here. On the left of the screen, I've got the in-play instructions that are posted on the website for you to have easy access to on the members page, the live trading page. That's there. We've got the chat room box open and sort of resized. and when the game gets underway, we'll have the live scoreboard here just in the top. So it's, as I said, because I'm using sort of one monitor, frankly it's not sort of quite ideal, but we can certainly manage, and you can certainly manage, even if you just do have the one screen to utilize. So we'll get the point scoreboard up and running when the game actually gets underway. And you can see in the chat room here, now I'm with my partner Nordavind, who is a professional tennis trader and has been for 5 years. He's the guy with the mojo, really, and he'll be kind of leading this particular trade. We're going to be trading Kohlschreiber against Isner. It's actually now apparently been moved to 9:15, so as I'm actually speaking and recording this, that's about 10 minutes. So I can quite easily pause this, get myself a cup of tea. So here's the setup. We're all ready to go, and it's quite important to do this. It kind of looks maybe a bit fiddly, but as I say, we've got kind of quite a few windows open, and you do need sort of all of this information ready to hand. Try and get yourself another monitor if you can.